Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel. My name is Yeonmi Park. I am a nursing defector human rights activist. So today we are going to talk about the US relationship with North Korea. It's really interesting what's happening right now. Recently, Trump reached out to North Korea saying, "Please talk to me. I am here to talk to you and meet you anytime, anywhere without any preconcessions." After that, the message sent, Kim Yo-jong said, "No, thank you. It's up to us if you're gonna let you meet us or not." So this is brings the whole memory back when this thing happened with Trump and Kim Jong-un. So when Trump was meeting Kim Jong-un without any preconcession from a dictator, I was one of the biggest advocates that saying you cannot do that. You cannot give Kim Jong-un legitimacy without getting anything from him. And do you know who else agreed with me? Biden. Biden was one of the biggest advocates when it comes to criticizing Trump. And all those liberal media was saying, how ridiculous it is for Trump to sit down with a murderous dictator and getting nothing, no preconcession being made. Here we are, 2 years later, with the Biden administration, begging for Kim Jong-un to return his call, begging for Kim Jong-un to meet him. So now, Biden is dying hard to reach out to Kim Jong-un, saying, "Anywhere, anytime, I'm here to talk to you and meet you. And please give me a call." And Kim Yo-jong said, "No, thank you." What's going on? This hypocrisy is sickening. That was literally 2 years ago. Biden was saying, talking to a dictator, giving a legitimacy to the dictator is not a good thing. He had to stand up. He literally said, "I have to stand up for the people of North Korea." And here he is, doing exactly the same thing. And this time, Kim Jong-un is not returning his call. Kim Jong-un was returning Trump's call. He was writing these love letters to Trump, pleasing him. Now, Kim Jong-un doesn't even treat Biden as a president of America. This is how country became so weak under Biden. It's embarrassment. Seriously, Biden, that wasn't even that long ago you did that, and then now out of nowhere he just changes he switches side. And this is a problem with American right now, current politics. Whatever the other side does, they are always wrong, right? All those people who didn't like Trump, that even though Trump was managed to sit down with Kim Jong-un and having those historic meetings, they were saying Trump made a huge mistake, that was a bad thing. And now at this point, when Biden is trying to do exactly the same thing, no mainstream media is coming out and condemning him. For me, I believe in things. I believe that by talking to Kim Jong-un without any preconcession, that's a losing, right? We cannot sit down with a dictator. America and the North Korea is not on the same level, right? Democracy and dictatorship, there's no middle ground in between. There's no compromise in between. America has to stand up for their values. They have to talk to Kim Jong-un that he's not keep developing those mass murders, nuclear weapons, missiles, chemical weapons, and also starving 25 millions of people in this 21st century. America has to stand up against China right now, telling China, China cannot sponsor this dictatorship. What is happening in North Korea is a modern day Holocaust. And here Biden is sitting down there willing to meet this kind of murderous dictator anytime, anywhere, without any preconcessions. That's what he said. And the worst thing is, Biden administration is not even calling North Korea as a North Korea. They call them DPRK. That is the name that North Korea wants to be called. Democratic People's Republic of Korea. There's no democracy. And now Biden is dying hard to please Kim Jong-un so he can come and talk to him. It's just almost like politics as a joke. When these people are saying they are standing up for the right things, they do not. And it is so sad to see how Americans are being victimized by these opportunists corrupt politicians. They do not fight for our freedom. Of course, they don't have any intention of fighting for anyone's rights right now. All they care is getting a control and staying in power as much as they can. It is such a heartbreaking time for me to realize. I literally thought, of course, America is better than North Korea. I think American people are better than North Korean regime, for sure. But when it comes to government, American government is so disappointing. And it's so sad how much American people are trying to give so much power to the government right now. I think this is a time we again collectively raise our voice to speak against Biden's hypocrisy right now. He cannot sit down with a dictator like that. And by the way, Kim Yo-jong doesn't even want to sit down with Biden anyway. And that is another embarrassment. If North Korea treats America this way, and America takes the bullying, and where are we going as a country? What are we even standing for? Is there anything that we stand up for in this country right now? Nothing. They stay standing up for nothing. I hope that we all realize the path that this government is taking right now and how they are compromising with the dictatorship and do not stand up for the values and freedom. I hope please share this video so you know what Biden is doing with the North Korean regime and how he's so weak that he cannot solve even this tiny problem. Well, that's all for the news right now because it doesn't seem like Biden is able to serve North Korea in any way because he's just incapable. He doesn't have that guts. He doesn't have that courage to stand up and fighting with a dictator. He doesn't have that fighting spirit. I don't think even he wants that fighting. I don't think he even believes in that. Well, this is a guy who was talking about how he had to stand up for the human rights of Northern people, and now he's doing this exact the same thing. Thank you guys for watching always and caring about North Korean human rights issue. I'm grateful that you are standing here with me and fighting for this cause. I look forward to seeing you guys all next time.